Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 1 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ramirez is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ballgame. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Striding in, Ronald Torreyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3, Dave Root.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. laid off and the count runs full.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. Windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Ruth racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No balls and a strike to count. Bogaerts leads off second with nobody out. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Ted Williams, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. From the stretch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now the Red Sox DH, Jim Rice. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Too high, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hanley Ramirez would be next. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled away. Now the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Sanchez stands at second with no outs. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Didi Gregorius, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting eighth, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees 0. Here's Hanley Ramirez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Carlton.
Into the box now, Carlton Fisk will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
There's the 2-1 home. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Greg Bird, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Betts comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
1-1.
Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Torreyes gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall, and the runner will score from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Judge at third with 2 away. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Here's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-2. There's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jim Rice.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Rice, a native of South Carolina. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hot shot to third. Drury has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
33, Greg Bird.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Betts ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Gregorius has a play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
On the ground to the left side. Drury gloves it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, Patrick Carlton Fisk.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Popped him up. Boggs near the bag at third. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside. Sale ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0. Oh, that one got the pitcher. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding in once again, Wade Boggs. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Ready once again, Ted Williams. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 28,
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. from the stretch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jim Rice.
Digging in once again, Jim Rice. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And that is into the visitors' bullpen. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two and one now to Mookie.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Chad Green takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Hanley Ramirez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2 Boston. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Gregorius leads off second with nobody out. Greg Bird, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Ready now with the payoff pitch to first. Ramirez takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. Soft liner to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Next for New York, Ronald Torreyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Two out with the man at first. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Carlton Fisk, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Counts 1-1.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gardner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, Number 39, Carson Smith.
Giancarlo Stanton will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. And all 3 runners on the move here. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Greg Bird is on deck. The 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count offering on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt Barnes.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 1 for 4. Back up the middle. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-4 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Tarias over at second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Has a look, now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 4. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11, Brett Gardner. Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Digging in now, Wade Boggs. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. Robertson pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a ball.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Ted Williams is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Ted Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 4. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. And the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Betts stands at first with 1 out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count 1 and 2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Goose Gossage comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. He's set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gossage, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Missed with a breaking ball. Two and two. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is off the plate, up and away. Xander Bogaerts, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Four runs here in this half inning. Popped up. Drury will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ted Williams. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Ready with the 2-0. Good changeup, just missed inside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 3-1 to Martinez.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
Now the Red Sox DH, Jim Rice. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Stanton on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And this ball game is over.
Hey, heading into the ninth, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with one swing or one at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Red Sox came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Matt Barnes gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.